Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Subahal khair habibi wa habibti safut tasya. كيف حالك؟ الحمد لله خير. أيام الآن يوم الخميس January 7, 2021. Naam habibi wa habibti, welcome back with me Mualimah Tuti Wardani Baku SPD with biology subject in second semester academic year 2020-2021. Naam habibi wa habibti, our topic for today is about heredity. Our scientific word is heredity. Heredity. Kaman marwah habibi wa habibti, heredity. Pewarisan sifat. Naam habibi wa habibti, our indicator for our lesson today is be able to understand and identify about heredity law. Naam habibi wa habibti, are you ready? Yalla bina nabda'un nashat. Habibi wa habibti, please open your science book page on 50 until 55. Naam habibi wa habibti, the first time we have studied about genetic material. Okay, now we will continue about Mendel law. This is related to heredity. We will discuss about Mendel's law. Mendel's law is a law related to heredity. How does the heredity actually occur? This law was discovered by Gregor Mendel, a biology scientist from Austria. Gregor Mendel researched about heredity. In this research, Mendel do crosses on the artist bean plant or Pisum sativum. Why did Mendel choose peas or Pisum sativum? Okay, naam habibi wa habibti, peas have several advantages than other plant. There are the first, easy to grow. The second, it's short age. The third, easy to self-pollinate or cross-pollinate. These peas have perfect flowers because of the flower shape. These peas are easy to cross. Number 4, heredity is many and varied. The types can be distinguished from various types such as flower color, flower location, seed color, peanut cell shape, and etc. Because the large variety of these peas, this is the most interesting type of plants to study. And the last, the flower is perfect. Now, habibi wa habibti, look at this table about Mendel's research to arches or peas or Pisum sativum. At this meeting, we will discuss the law of Mendel I. The law of Mendel I is known as the law of free segregation. This law states that every characteristic of a living thing is by a pair of internal factors which are located in pairs on the homolog chromosome. The pair of heredity factors at the time of the formation of the gamete cell will separate freely, so that each heredity factor can be present in each haploid gamete cell. Habibi wa habibti, we will discuss the important thing in heredity. The first, parents will pass traits to their children through gen. The second, gen are denoted by letters. Gen present in chromosomes. Gens are denoted by two letters, the first capital and small letters. Capital letters is dominant gens. This is for strong, yes. And then the small letters as a recessive gen for weak traits gens. When the strong and weak gens unite, the traits that appears is the traits carried by the dominant gens. For example, a purple gens is denoted by a large U, while a white gens is denoted by small u. It means the purple color is dominant, while the white one is recessive. When they meet, the nature that appears and the color that appears is purple. The big letters U and small u are called allele. Next, we will find the genotype. Genotype is the total genetic information of an individual. Each trait has a genotype consists of two letters which have an allele pairs. For example, look at genotype U. U, capital letters, means that it has purple flower colors. Next, UU, small letters genotype, means that the nature of the flower is white. If we mix U, big, and U, small letters, it will show a purple color. Why? Because capital letters are dominant, they are purple color. The traits in a recessive gen will be covered by the dominant gen. Similar allele, U big with U big are called homozygote dominant, and U small with U small are called homozygote recessive. While the different allele U big and U small is referred to as a heterozygote genotype. Next, number 4, phenotype, which is an observable trait, a characteristic that is visible from the outside is called a phenotype. Is the color of the flower, the color purple, and the color white is called phenotype. Number 5, parental or parent. This is the individual that we cross. Then each of these parents will produce gametes. Gametes are male sex cells and female sex cells that carry half of stem cell. Why half? Because there is segregation or separation of alleles freely, so that the law of Mendel is called the law of segregation. Number 6, filial or F is a descent. This descent is the result of a crossing between male and female sex cells. Next, let's see an example based on the many different characters found in an individual. Crossing can be divided into monohybrid, dihybrid, trihybrid, and etc. At this meeting, we will discuss about monohybrid crossing. It means that we do crossing, we only observe one characteristic of the individual. Example, we cross between peas with purple flowers and peas with white flowers. So, we only observe the flowers color. There are two peas with purple flowers with the genotype U big crossed with peas white flower with the genotype U small, U small. The individuals we cross are parental or P1. Each individual will produce gametes. The gametes result will carry the allele U big, and white flowers will produce gamete which will carry an allele small u. When we cross it produce child with the genotype U big, U small. The child result we call F1 or filial 1. Because U big is dominant, so the result of flowers colors is purple. If we cross this filial 1 F1 with each other, we cross this flower U big, U small with U big, U small. Then the result of gametes are two types. There are gametes with U big and U small. One more also has the same gametes. When we cross, there are several genotypes that we produce. The first, we will cross the gamete U big with U big. The result of genotype is U big, U big. If we cross U big with U small, the result of genotype is U big, U small. Then, when U small we cross with U big, then the genotype produce U big, U small. Each allele, which is a capital letter, is always written first, yes, Habibti and Habibi. Then the gamete of U small is crossed with the U small, produce the genotype U small, U small. So there are three genotype produced. U big is 1, U big, U small are 2, U small is 1. If we look at the color, the result is U big. U big, it means purple. U big, U small is also purple because U big is dominant. U small, it will produce white color. So there are two types of phenotype has produced, purple flowers and white flowers. Habibi wa Habibti, if we compare the genotype ratio, it will produce 1/2/1. It means 1 U big, 2 U big, U small, and 1 U small, And the phenotype ratio is 3/1. It means 3 purple flowers and 1 white flowers. Toyib, Habibi wa Habibti, that's all our material for today. Next time we will continue anymore with another material. Shukran for your attention. Ila liqa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.